You're talking about Van Dijk and the impact that he's had. Has there been a player during both of your careers, when they arrived at whatever club you were at the time, completely changed the makeup of the team? That just made such a difference, one individual.
For me, I mean, bearing in mind that I think that Robbie Fowler and I scored 100 and odd goals between us over 2 seasons. Michael Owen came in and pushed it on as well and shook everything up. So sometimes players just come along that make everybody play better around you.
Is that because you're afraid of your position within the team?
Of course it is, yeah, you're a striker, so you're very aware of this 16, 17-year-old kid coming in that's scoring goals for fun, that has no fear at all. The fear only starts to come in when you're in your sort of mid-20s and you're expected to play well. He came in and just scored, the goal against Argentina for England at the 1998 World Cup. Virgil van Dijk, again, I go back to him because he's a very good example. Confident, sometimes very cocky. But in a sort of almost like a Rolls Royce kind of way. He will have demanded other players around him, Joe Gomez, Clavan, Lovren, play better. They all have played better. So for me, Michael Owen was probably the man that took it on another level.
Alisson has come into Liverpool and Mignolet has come out to speak about his status in the team. He doesn't seem too happy. I mean, were you happy with Owen? Did you get on?
No, I mean, I left at the end of that season. He came in, we made our debuts together. It was at Wimbledon, and he came on as a substitute and scored. And I knew then, I thought the writing's on the wall for me, because Fowler was 3 or 4 or 5 years younger than me.
Did you resent him?
No, I never resented him. You're always looking for those kind of players that can push you on. But because if you don't, one of the questions about Spurs this season was, because they didn't spend money on adding recruits, would people get complacent? Now, if they're going to go on and win titles when they move into this new stadium, whether that's FA Cups, League Cups or Premier Leagues, somebody's got to go into that dressing room to push Dele onto the next level, to push Harry Kane onto the next level. Otherwise, there will be the best of the rest.
Any player that came into the side you were with?
Well, obviously I was not like in the starting 11, so nothing happened like that. But I saw when Sol Campbell arrived at Arsenal, and that, we all thought Tony Adams is retiring. Martin Keown is not. He's
not getting younger.
Yeah, he's close to the end of his career. Who's going to come and take control of that central defence? And Sol Campbell came and he's just
took it on a level.
And made people, like you say, around him in defence much stronger, much aware of the competition, how hard it is, and you can't switch off. You've got to be on your game, all the time. You can't. And he's impressed me.
Sometimes a huge transfer fee. I know Sol Campbell was free, but Virgil van Dijk wasn't. Can be justified, not just because of how they perform, but what they do for others.
How much would he cost now, Van Dijk, if Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich came in?
120.
There you go. So he's already appreciated in value. People know he can do a job at a certain level of the game. And what I was impressed with him most is that when you see him interviewed, he's always the same. There are no huge ups and downs with the way that he plays, and there are no huge ups and downs the way that he conducts himself. So, going back to Arsenal, he's not looking. I mean, I'm sure that any team would look to win the title in any given year. Nobody thought Leicester were going to win a title 4 years ago. You grab the opportunity if it's in front of you. But I think that for Unai Emery, he's not expecting to win the title this year. What he's looking at, who's playing 8 and 9 out of 10 this season? We keep those. Who's playing 5 or 6 out of 10 this season? Perhaps let them go.
It's a long-term project, effectively. Okay, Jez, Stan, I know you guys are cold because you're shivering slightly and your lips are turning blue.
Little.
They are really turning blue.